Hello everyone, welcome you all. In this session, we are discussing about inheritance. What is meant by inheritance in Java? Inheritance is a main important pillar of OOPS concepts, and it is a mechanism in Java by which one class is allowed to inherit the features of another class. Okay, the main advantage of inheritance is code reusability, and also we use in method overriding and abstraction also, but main importance is reusability. Here one class members going to inherit the fields and methods of another class. Okay, one class going to inherited by the another class, or one object going to take the properties of another class. And here we have a keyword, and that keyword is extends keyword, and the syntax is class child class name extends parent class name child extends from parent class. Okay, by using extends keyword we are writing the syntax. For example, I have a parent class and I have a child class. One is A and the other is B. How to access A class members? Creating an object, right? How to access B? Creating an object to B, right? Okay, here we are using A class methods in for B, and here relationship between two classes I am going to use extends keyword. Okay, that is class B extends A. Here this is having a parent and child relationship, and A is the parent and B is the child. Okay, this A class called as parent class or superclass or base class. These are the names of parent class. Okay, B class is also called as child class, subclass and derived class. Okay, you can call any as parent or child or super or sub or base or derived. And here class B extends the A, that is class A is allowed to inherit the features of B class. B class is allowed to inherit the features of A class. Okay, B class is the child, right, that inherits the properties of A class, and that is called as inheritance. And why do we need inheritance? For code reusability and for method overriding and the abstraction. Okay, go with the example. How to create a new class? Right click on Java pack, new, go for class, and my class name is inheritdemo. For this I need main method, then click on finish. Right, here I am going to create a class some m. In this class I have a method void method1. In that method, I want to just print some message as parent class. Okay. Then I want to create another class and my class name is M. Here void method 2. In that I am going to print child class and child class method. Then is there any relationship up to now? There is no relationship. How to class M class members? By creating object to M. How to access N class members? By creating object to M. Right? Now I am going to create parent and child relationship. How to create parent and child relationship? By using extends keyword. Class N extends M. Which is parent here? M is the parent and N is the child. Okay. Then I want to create object to N class. How to create N object equal to new N. Right? Object dot I can access parent class methods. Right? Object dot method 1. Object dot method 2 and also object dot method 1. I can access both. I can access child class members and parent class members. If you don't have parent child relation, you can access by using M class object, right? You have to create M class object, then from that you can call the M class methods. By using this inheritance, you no need to create M class object here. Yes, we are able to execute both class methods. Okay, this is the inheritance demo. Is there any difficult or any confusion? It is clear, right? You can simply access both class methods. By using extends, we are creating a relationship. Okay, in coming sessions we have using this extends keywords also and inheritance also. Here Java is having inheritance. In inheritance we have 5 types. I have coming with an example again. Here my class name is constructor inheritance demo. If it is having 2 same class names, right? Constructor is having same names. Class A. Okay, class B1. Void method 1 or B1. Here method name and constructor name, class name and method name should be same in a constructor. And it is a default constructor. I am going to print and one more class B2. The method name is called as B2. It is a child default constructor. By using extends keyword. Okay, up to now it is no relationship. By extends keyword we are creating a relationship. B2 extends B1. B1 is a parent and B2 is a child. Okay, both having default constructor. Okay. Yes, it is default. You can access. It is available to child. When constructor going to execute the type of creating object to the class. I am going to create object to the class, child class. B2 object equal to class name B2. Once I created to child class, it going to execute both constructors. Which one going to execute first? Parent constructor going to execute first. Okay. Both constructors are executed. Then child constructor going to execute. If parent having default constructor, then it will be executed. If it is having parameterized, suppose int I, then it does not allow. Okay, it is showing error. For this, parent parameterized constructor explicitly. Okay, by using super keyword, parent, we have to call parent class explicitly. What is super keyword? Super keyword refers superclass members from child class. What is super keyword? It refers superclass objects from child class. This keyword refers current class members. Okay, super keyword refers superclass members. With the help of this, we can use variables, methods and constructors. We can refer variables, methods and constructors. Same. But super keyword refers superclass members from child class. To refer variable, super dot variable. To refer method, then the syntax is super dot method. Super dot method name. To refer constructor, syntax is super dot constructor param list. Super of parameter list. Okay. By using super keyword, we can refer superclass members from the child class. Then, if parent is having parameterized constructor, some int I, how to access that constructor? With the help of super keyword. How to use super keyword? super of I equal to 10. Okay, it going to I is the value of 10 going to add in I. If it is default, no need to add super keyword. Okay, if it is a parameterized, then you have to pass. Okay, for default you are not able to create a super class, right? Super keyword. When is super required? If parent class is parameterized, then you have to use super keyword. Okay, okay, to access the properties methods of constructor from the parent class, from the subclass. Okay, okay, if b1 is parameterized, then you have to use super keyword. No need of b2, it is whether it is parameterized or whether it is default. And I want to use void sum. Int x comma y. What is x and y? It is an instance variables, right? I want to initialize syso and I want to call the sum method. Here I want to give x comma y sum x plus y. Okay, sum of x plus y. Then x and y are parent class variables and sum is parent class method. So I want to use super dot sum or super dot x equal to 10 and super dot y equal to 20 something. Then I want to initialize superclass variables. Then how to call the sum method? Super of sum. Super dot sum method. Okay. It's going to print the sum value. Okay. With the help of super keyword, we are able to refer variables, methods and constructor. So, like this, it must be a first statement in constructor if you are using super dot constructor. And it is the main rule. If you are using super dot constructor, it should be the first line in the B2 in a child class. Okay, it should be a first statement. And for variable and method calling, super is optional. Without super also you can access. Without using super also you can access for variables and methods. Okay, these are the two important rules. Whether you can use or you cannot use. But you have to constructor, when you are calling the constructor, super should mandatory. And here my question is, we are calling the method, right, in 22. Instead of calling super dot sum, I want to use super dot sum. Can I use here super dot sum? Can I write there? Is it yes or no? Please comment me in the comment section when you are watching this video. Okay. Super is a keyword in Java, and it is to access or use the properties, methods or constructors of the parent class from the subclass. And super keyword must super of constructor should be the first line, and in super dot variable you cannot use the super keyword. It is not mandatory to use super keyword here. And we have discussed about constructor inheritance, right? And main thing you have to know about the constructor is class name and constructor name must be same. Okay. Here inheritance means one class is allowed to inherit the features, properties of another class. And super keyword also we have discussed. Super keyword refers super class members from child class. Okay. In only child class, and I have to ask the question rise, and that is no, because in definition only we have that it is written only in a child class. It should not be written anywhere, wherever you want. It should not be correct. In only the child class, it must be written the super keyword. Okay, why? Because it is having the parent and child relationship. Okay, for constructing we have to pass super of parameter list. For method name, super dot method name, and for variable, super dot variables. Okay, first we have having parameterized constructor int I. For this I have called super dot super 10, super of 10. Okay, and that I going to copy as 10. Then we have passed the parent default constructor equal to 10. Okay, then we have initializing the variables, instance variables x comma y with the super keyword super dot x and super dot y. Then I am calling the sum as super sum. Okay, today we are discussing about another topic, method overriding. Okay, we have discussed about method overloading, right? Two or more parameters, having two or more methods with different parameters. That is called as method overloading. And today we are discussing about method overriding. And my class name is method overriding. Then for this I want a main method and check the checkbox, then click on finish. What is method overriding? If subclass has the same method as declared in the parent class, then it is known as the method overriding. And my class P is having one method and I want to print a statement parent class or parent show method. Then in the same manner I am going to create one more class Q public void show and say so child show method. For this it is not having any relationship. By the extends keyword I want to create a relationship. Okay, if the child class has the same method as declared in the parent class, here we are having same method names show and show. Okay, it is having two same methods. Then it is known as method overriding. If you execute, okay, by extends keyword I am creating a parent child relationship and P is the parent, Q is the child. Okay, both are default and both having same same method names. Here I want to create an object. Okay, Q object equal to new Q and object dot show method. Here which method is going to execute? Okay, both method names having same names. Then here which one is going to execute? This is a main important question in your interviews. Okay, child method overrides parent method. Okay, parent method going to override by child method. Only child show method going to execute. What is method overriding? Here subclass and child class has the same method as declared in the parent class. Then it is known as method overriding. When we are executing, only child methods going to execute. Okay. In method overloading, we are using same method names but different parameters. Overwriting means same methods but not in a same class, in different classes, which is in parent child relationship. Then child class methods going to execute. Child class method going to execute parent class method. Okay, simple about method overriding. And the method must have the same name as in the parent class. And the method must have the same parameters as in the parent class, and there must be a relationship. And these are the rules for method overriding. Okay, and just pass change like enter and return done. then it's going to consider the second method only, that is child class methods. Okay, this is the main important question in interviews. Make sure you are aware of those things: method overriding, method overloading, and super keyword, this keyword. Okay, this is the best example. Practice it for method overriding. Here, method names all must be same which are in child and parent class, and you have to create child object, then child methods going to execute, and those override the parent methods. Clear? Okay. Method overriding and method overloading. And what is method overloading? And it allows different methods to have the same name but different parameters. Same name but different parameters. Here, same name, but in parent-child relationship, we are overriding child class method, sorry, parent class methods by child class methods. Then we are going to discuss about and the next one is types of inheritance. There are 5 types of inheritance. And we have discussed what is meant by inheritance, right? Object-oriented program supports single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance, hierarchical, multi-level and hybrid inheritance. What do you mean by single inheritance? In single inheritance, we are having, for example, I have a single parent and a single child. Subclasses inherits the features of only one superclass and only one subclass. One parent, one child. By using extends keyword. Very simple. Class B extends A. It is nothing but single inheritance. Correct. And next one, multiple. Multiple means in multiple inheritance, one class can have more than one superclass. Okay? It is having more than one superclasses. One child, two fathers. Okay? And please note that Java does not support multiple inheritance with classes, and it's supported by interfaces. It does not support it by classes. Okay. In multiple inheritance, one class can have more than one superclass and inherit features from all parent class. And Java does not support multiple inheritances with classes. In Java, we can achieve multiple inheritance only through interfaces. Okay, if you are having inheritance like this, show method and show method in B also. And we are creating object to child, that is C of object name equal to new object, C class. With that object I want to call show method. Okay, here both parents having show method which is going to execute. That's why it does not support multiple inheritance. Java does not support multiple inheritance. With the help of classes, it does not execute. With the interfaces, we can. Okay. Okay. Through interface, we can execute and we can achieve multiple inheritances. Next one, hierarchical. What is mean by hierarchical? Here one class serves as a superclass or more than one subclasses. Okay, one father, two sons. It is called as hierarchical. And my class is A class, so A serves as a base class and B and C are the subclass. How to create a relationship? Class B extends A. Class C extends A. Okay, this is a hierarchical. One parent, multiple childs. And the next one is multi-level. Multi-level. In multi-level inheritance, a derived class will be inheriting by a base class as well as the derived class. It also acts as the base class for other classes. Okay, B is acting as a base class and derived class. Okay, and that means grandfather, father and son relationship. Okay, here A, B and C. Okay, and I want to write the relationship as class B, class C extends B and class B extends A. Here B is acting as a derived class for A and it acting as a subclass for C. Okay, this is called as multi-level. And here A and B are parent classmates. A is a parent, B is a child. From coming to B and C, B is a parent, C is a child. Okay. If you create object to A. Sorry, C, you can access B methods. If you create object to B, you can access A class members. Okay. This is a multi-level inheritance. Single and multi-level hierarchical. And what do you mean by hybrid? Hmm? Combination of any two. And it is a mix of two or more of the above. Combination of any two or mix of any two. If you combine any two from these three, then it is called as hybrid inheritance. I want to combine A, B, C, D. Okay. I want to combine single and hierarchical. Okay. Hybrid inheritance. You have to know about Java does not support multiple inheritance with classes. Hybrid inheritance involving multiple inheritance is also not possible with the classes. Okay. You do not use multiple inheritance in the hybrid inheritance. And in Java we can achieve hybrid inheritance only through the interfaces if we want to involve multiple inheritance to implement hybrid inheritance. Okay, it is a combination of simple plus hierarchical. However, it is important to note that hybrid inheritance does not necessarily require the use of multiple inheritance exclusively. It can be achieved through a combination of multi-level inheritance and hierarchical inheritance, or multi-level to sorry multiple sorry multi-level to hierarchical or simple to hierarchical. Okay, if you want to implement with the hybrid with the multiple, then you will go with the interfaces. Okay, here we have a relationship as class C extends B and class D extends B, class B extends A. In coming sessions, it is more important and it is a major interview questions also. Okay, in real time we are using Firefox browser, right? To run test case in Chrome driver we are using Chrome driver, right? And I will go with the example for the real time. Just go and check it once. Okay, Chrome driver extends from Chromium driver, right? Firefox is from Firefox driver. Here class is Firefox driver extends remote web driver. It means remote web driver is a parent and Firefox driver is a class. And it is also measured a real-time interview question where you implement inheritance. It is a main example. Here Chromium driver is a parent and Chrome driver is a class. Class Chrome driver extends Chromium driver. Here we having parent-child relationship. Chromium driver is a parent and Chrome driver is a child. By this way, we are creating object to Chrome driver. Okay, that is child class. Okay, fine. In this session is clear, right? What is inheritance and super keyword, overriding and types of inheritance also. We discussed all these topics very clear. If you have any doubts or comments, please comment me in the comment section below. And thanks for watching. And this is Monica signing off. Bye bye.